Alright, more examples, and we're going to try to rely on our geometric understanding of the divergence as much as possible here. Okay, so in our first example here, we're curious about the sign of the divergence at the indicated points. Okay, so take a minute and pause the video, see if you can answer these for yourself. And hopefully you did pause the video and try these on your own, because I believe in the first highlighted blue, we should have a positive divergence, mainly because we have flow out is greater than flow in. Okay, at the green highlighted space in the middle here at the origin, I think it's actually 0, because flow in, at least from what I can see, flow in and flow out are the same. And conversely, with the last one, I think we have negative divergence because flow in is greater than flow out. Okay, so what's the overall divergence? Well, that's a good question. Okay, we would have to maybe look at the algebraic representation here. Okay, and then in the second vector field, okay, let's see, so it says estimate the divergence at several points, find its divergence algebraically. Okay, and why does it make, yep. Okay, so if I want to estimate its divergence at several points, okay, so let's maybe just get some highlighting going. So I'm going to look, I don't know, let's look here, and let's look here, and let's pick, let's pick right here, and let's pick, let's say right there. Okay, so maybe in this first region, maybe you need a minute to pause the video and see. Well, I think here, this to me looks a lot like it's 0. Okay, mainly because flow in and flow out look remarkably similar. And I would say this one maybe 0. It looks pretty close to 0 for the same reasons. Over here, if we look along the axis, yeah, that definitely is 0, but then maybe here it looks like flow in and flow out are close, but maybe this is slightly positive. Okay, and then in this last case down here, again, thinking about flow in and flow out, this one looks to be maybe close to 0. Okay, so overall I think this might be 0, but let's just double check here algebraically. So algebraically, if I look at the divergence, I get -1 + 1 or 0. Okay, great. So in this example, we're just starting to connect the ideas of the geometry and the algebra and see if the two make sense. So in my example, or when I picked these regions, I did it kind of randomly, almost did one in each quadrant, but I looked at flow in and flow out, right, and did the difference of the two, flow out minus flow in, that is, and then said, okay, well, the divergence appears to be 0, and then when I did the algebra, it just confirmed it. Okay, so but what does there is a particular concept related to when the divergence is 0, which we'll see in the next video. So I want to talk about that a little bit more, and so stay tuned for that.